Hi, lovely Scorpios. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you all the messages you need. This is for key Scorpio placements. Feel free to check out your other placements. The other videos are up on my channel. Stay tuned if you're new. Welcome. Okay, let's get right into the messages. So we have the Hierophant number 5, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Lovers and the Devil next door. Okay, so the first message I'm getting for you Scorpios is that you are due for a financial windfall. Okay, there is a huge sum of money I'm seeing here coming through for you all. Continue to work diligently, Scorpio. Continue to follow your intuition, because I'm seeing here like the more you follow your intuition, the more you're being led to this Ace of Pentacles, which is ultimate stability, abundance, and prosperity. Now, what I'm seeing very, very clearly here, Scorpio, is that your financial state is tied up to your love life. For a lot of you, of course, take what applies, leave the rest. So it looks like they're wanting you to focus on your stability, Scorpio, and then as you're focusing on this stability, it's going to lead you into this love life, this healthy love life. Let's see if this is a new person or old person, or let's see what kind of connection this is. Intimate relationship, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. So for those of you who have been worried about your health, maybe you feel like you're not having the best health, that is going to improve. Okay, Two of Swords, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things. So they're wanting you to have a balance, Scorpio. They're not saying that you should put all your eggs in one basket. I don't feel like your guides are saying to you that you should burn yourself at the stake trying to make all this money. There's a very divine energy to this card right over here. It feels like they want you to find this abundance, Scorpio, in a healthy state of mind, not in a negative one. Okay, so the negative ways that we accrue money, wealth, success is by burning ourselves out, trying to compete with other people, thinking very low of ourselves. These are all examples of how we manifest in the wrong way. Okay, but what your guides are wanting you to do is manifest in the right way, which is through positive affirmation, getting up at a reasonable time, feeding your body healthy foods, staying calm, still flexing your muscles, still using your talent, still going to work, whatever you do, but not in a overzealous way where you feel like your wheels are spinning out of control and you're not feeling grounded. So they're wanting you to ground this energy. Like, this is a very strong energy, Scorpio. They're wanting you to ground your energy right now, because I see Scorpios out here where your energy is like all over the place. It's sort of all over the place, and you're not really sure when you're coming, when you're going. There's a lack of stability here. So yeah, with the four of Pentacles. So they're wanting you to balance yourself. Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're wanting you really to balance yourself right now. Take into account how far you have come. Okay, like, don't let your ego say to you that you're a failure or that you haven't done enough, because that's just the wrong voice that you'd be listening to at that point. They want you to listen to the positive voice. So the positive voice would go something like this: look at how much you've achieved. You've come such a long way. You have so much great, you know, left in store for you. There's so much more greater things in store for you. Like, that's like the opposite of the ego. The ego in this sense is trying to tell you that you're worthless and all these negative things. Okay, so your money, your career is a big deal, Scorpio. I see it here. You know, you're locked in. But just remember to pat yourself on the back, right? Just remember to give yourself positive encouragement. You know, I'm also getting a message here of like, if you need to rest, then rest, right? You know, don't get yourself caught up in this burnout loop where you're spinning your wheels into oblivion. They're really wanting you to not do that. They're also saying here that in order to have a healthy I'm hearing sex life, a healthy relationship, you have to have enough time to nurture this connection. If they bring a whole new person with the lovers into your life, if you don't have enough time to nurture this new connection coming in, or whatever, okay, current connection for others of you that's already here, how are you going to be able to take it to the next level, right? There's those of you Scorpios I'm seeing here where I'm hearing a specific message that you want to only be physically intimate with one person. That's a really strong message here I'm getting, that you only want to be with one person. You don't want to be with multiple people, okay? Maybe you're tired of that. You're tired of like, you know, this revolving door of this person coming in, this person coming out. It looks to me like you just want one person that you can do everything with, right? So what the cards are saying is that you need to begin to like manifest this, you know, in a positive way though. You need to begin to, brainstorm. Okay, if you're working if you're working more than one job, or if you're working your business or online and this and that, okay, where is your relationship gonna have time? You know, when is your relationship gonna have when are you gonna get to have time with this relationship, is what the cards are saying to me for you all. So is your schedule balanced enough where if somebody was to ask you out on a date, you can go? Or if you want to ask someone out on a date, for those guys watching, you know, you have time to pick the person up, you have time to meet the person. Like, is there any time to do these things? So it kind of makes me feel like the cards are saying here, be careful, be very careful, Scorpio, what you ask for. Okay, because what you're asking for is going to manifest. Remember, it starts with desire. Okay, when it comes to manifestation, it starts with your desire. So if your desire is strong, okay, the universe is going to acquiesce to your request and it's going to make it happen. But when you get that request, when you get the desire, when you get the manifestation, you're going to have to deal with all these components. You know, as you know, being single versus being in a committed relationship is a totally different can of worms, right? When you're single, you do whatever the heck you want. You go wherever the heck you want to go. When you're in a relationship, you can't just be anywhere, talking to anybody, doing anything, or naturally your partner is going to question you. Your partner is going to say, well, how come this and how come that? So there's a lot of energy here I see with a lot of you where it's like, you know, are you ready for this, Scorpio? Are you stable enough to take your life to the next level? Are you ready for this? Okay, because they're not gonna want to give you more if you're already struggling with what you have, right? They're not gonna want to drop this huge promotion on you if you can't, if you're not willing to work longer hours, if you're not willing to, put in the extra effort. You know, they're not going to want to have you in a bind, Scorpio. So there is definitely a battle going on here between the lovers and the ego. Five of Pentacles, yes. So you're working your way out of poverty, Scorpio. That's how you feel. It's like you want to work your way out of poverty. You want to work your way out of debt. You want to work your way out of a stuck situation that maybe had nothing to do with you, right? But you just happen to get into it. You just happen to fall into it. And now you're trying to get out. You're really trying to get out, I see here. And you're doing a good job. But I just feel like saying to you, you know, take it easy. Like, still execute, still be professional, still do what you gotta do, but not to the point where like you're burnt out and you don't have time for your love life and you don't have time for yourself. Like, that's not what they want for you. That's not what your guides want for you. That's not what your higher self wants for you. They don't want you to have to be like a workhorse and then never get to take care of your health, you know, never get to be with your friends. Like, that's not what this is. So maybe this is what you're coming out of, Scorpio. You're coming out of this like kind of like obsessive toxic cycle where you're there for everybody else, but you're not there for yourself. And I feel like now you're going to be there for yourself, Scorpio. And like the more that you show up for yourself, you could show up for other people. Like, the more that you have your life figured out and you're stable, the more that they can invite the lovers and the Ace of Cups and all these amazing things into your life. Why? Because at that point, you're going to be able to handle it. But there's a process. There's definitely a process I'm seeing here, Scorpio, and you're really being called to be patient. You know, I just want to say that you are being called to be patient. You know, there could be those of you where like you're very impatient, you know, you're kind of like scatterbrained because you want something to happen and it's not happening, and you're like, when is this going to happen? You know, when am I going to have this, or when am I going to talk to this, or when am I going to go here? Like, you know, and they're saying to you, like, you already have it, you have a full plate, you know, at least for those Scorpios who can resonate. As far as the cards are showing me, Scorpio, you got a full plate, honey. Like, you got a full plate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're already busy enough. So anything else that you're adding to your list of duties and obligations right now, just be very careful. And at the time making this video, we are in retrograde season. So naturally, you don't want to be making false promises anyway. You don't want to be telling people, oh yeah, you know, I'll do this with you, but then knowing darn well that, you know, by the time it's like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, you're ready to go to sleep. Okay. You don't want to be telling people things that you can't do. Okay, during this time, Scorpio, you don't want to be telling people, you know, anything fake or anything like a false promise, because I see here that you're not going to have time. That's just what I'm getting here. You're not going to have time to be spreading yourself so thin like this. You're already busy enough. Okay, you're very busy, Scorpio. You're very busy. You're very busy. Yes, 10 of Pentacles. So see, this is what you're ultimately working towards. You're ultimately working towards having everything you want, and you're going to get it because, see, you're giving yourself the grace. That's what I want to say. You're giving yourself the grace. Yeah, Ace of Cups. I said Ace of Cups earlier. It finally came out. So I see a new beginning. Like, honestly, Scorpio, yes. Four of Swords. I see a new beginning for you all. Okay, if you're currently in a relationship, then this could mean a higher level depending upon how much you like or love your current partner. Now, if you're not currently in love with your partner, you don't currently really like your partner, then this could be an indicator that you will have a new partner. Okay, so for the cross watchers, you know, make sure that your Scorpio is engaged with you. And when I mean engaged, I mean invested, because see, I see that you're in a season, Scorpio, where you're only going to do things and talk to certain people and mingle where you are investing for the future. It's sort of a strategic energy, but not in a negative way. It's like you're only going to be doing things, I feel here, that you feel you need to do and that you feel like you're wanting to do. There's an energy here, Scorpio, where you're no longer going to do things that you don't really want to do, you know, and that's awesome. So this is your reading. I'm going to move on now to Libra. You have a lot coming up, Scorpio, so just really make sure that you're resting. Make sure that you're not taking on more than you can handle. You know, be true to yourself, be honest with yourself. Don't tell people things that you don't really mean or don't really want to do. Just be yourself, be true to yourself, Scorpio, okay? And I will see you amazing people on the next video. Bye, loves. Take care.